looking expensive to make it look like we've got money. Since people wanted to scam us, they think that we're so loaded, but I wish. Maybe soon, but not now. Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Talk Africa with Miss Pyra. Thank you so much for joining me. Guys, it's been a hectic couple of weeks. First of all, at the beginning of this month, I was like, I'm gonna do the Women's Month challenge, like challenge myself to talk to women, celebrate women, and everything like that. Boom, second week of August, things started happening in my home country. The Zimbabweans Life Matter movement started, and I will be honest, I was very demotivated. I didn't feel really good. I didn't feel like it was worth me not the word is not worth. I didn't feel like it was okay for me to be here on YouTube posting videos saying, oh my gosh, look at this, when in my heart I was not like really happy, and I was really like really worried. Just because I'm not in Zimbabwe doesn't mean that I don't have Zimbabwe at heart. I was even supposed to go home for my summer holiday, and I couldn't even go because of COVID. And then now all of the stuff is happening, and yeah, it can really be demotivating. And I'm not only talking just about content, but just and it's nothing compared to what people at home are experiencing, and I do not take that away from Kumba. But you know, as someone who's far, sometimes you feel helpless. What can I do to help, you know, that kind of thing. But anyway, I am back. I just uploaded a video with my friend Melissa, which was also really funny. You can go and check her channel. She's absolutely a great person to watch. She's just above energy. So anyway, back to the topic. So last week, this literally happened last week. Okay, actually, let me go back a little bit. A few years ago, a friend was scammed. So how she was scammed was her WhatsApp was taken over by some people, and I didn't understand like what. So I had the number in my phone, but like these people had been sending me messages and I had not been responding, because in 2018 I knew about what had happened to this person that I know. But now we're in 2020. I was looking for a car lift to take to go to work, and I usually don't answer numbers that I don't know. People who know me know that if you call me with a number that I don't know, especially if it's a cell phone, I usually don't respond. Send me a message, send me a WhatsApp first so I know who you are, because I don't want to talk to people that I don't know. Most of the time I'm just weird like that. So anyway, I had like given out my number to a few people for car lift. So I was sitting there kind of stressing out because time was running out for me in terms of car lift. So I was like, okay, this number called, and then I answered the phone, and they were like, hi miss, I'm trying to remember what they said. Hi miss, but I couldn't hear this person because they were, if you've been around a lot of Indians or Pakistanis, they sometimes, but okay, usually mostly actually Indians, they've got some, not all of them, they have a heavy accent, so sometimes you don't hear what they're saying. They like roll their tongue a lot when they're talking, so sometimes you don't hear what they're saying. You really have to say, excuse me, what are you saying again? Yes, so yeah, so this guys called me, and then I could not hear him, so he was a bit frustrated, and I could tell he was frustrated. But I was like, you know what, Pyra, just calm down. So I was already like not feeling very 100%. So then he gave the phone to his supervisor, and then the guy is like, hi, how are you? And I'm like, I'm good. And then he said, you know that your number is connected to your ID, it's connected to like your medical aid and stuff like that, all of this paperwork that he said. And I said like, yeah, yes, I do know that. And also the other reason is because I was in between, I'm transitioning in my visa, so I'm changing it to another visa. And so when he said that he's calling from immigration, actually said I was calling from immigration, in my mind I just thought, okay, it's about what's happening right now with my paperwork. So anyway, he then he says that he's transitioning, my number is connected to that. And I was like, okay. And then he said, why haven't you been responding to our messages? And I said, wait, what? He's like, yeah, check your phone right now. There's messages that came from the number 2474 2474 247. No, it's 2474. And check that message. So when I opened my messages, what I was talking to him, I realized, oh my gosh, I have messages that go way back 2019, 2018, and I always ignore them because I'm thinking it's just promotional messages. And now, so I'm panicking. I'm like, oh my gosh, is it got something to do? Because you know how it is, like when it's something about immigration, what if you get deported because you didn't fill in the right forms and whatever. So I was like, oh my gosh. He's like, yeah, so you need to give us the code that is on your message. I didn't even read the message, guys. I just looked at the code because now I'm like, I'm sure you understand. So yeah. I gave him the code. So I gave him the code, and as soon as I gave him the code, then he was like, so your phone number is connected to your bank account. And then I said, yes. He said, you get messages from your bank account? I said, yes. And then he's like, okay, do you have your bank card with you right now? And then I said, yes. And then he was like, okay, can you give me the 16-digit number? That's what. When he said that's when I was like, this guy wants this guy. And I said, why do you want my bank card details? And then he said, no, it's nothing. You'll get a message from your bank if anything happens. Don't worry, trust us. Do you think I'll scam you? I'm a supervisor, I'm a manager. And I said, yeah, you are, but you're not my supervisor and I don't know you. I'm just talking to you over the phone. He's like, do you think I'd scam you? Do you think I'd steal from you? We've done this with a lot of Africans, a lot of Indians, Pakistanis, Arabs, so don't worry, you're fine. And he's like, where are you from? And I said, I'm from Zimbabwe. He's like, we've done that with Zimbabweans as well. I said, yeah, I understand, but I don't feel comfortable giving you my details over the phone. Is there a link I can click on, or some offices that I can go to have this sorted out? He's like, no. So as he was talking, I was receiving an incoming call from a number that I don't know also, and it was written in Colorado. I'm like, oh my god, what is happening in Colorado? I don't know anyone in Colorado. What? And then I was like, let me just answer. So I put him on hold, and I answered that other call. Then it kept saying, your code is, let's say, 45678. Your code is 45. And guys, I am like, my roommate is looking at me like, girl, what are you doing? And I'm like, God, just leave me. Actually, I left her part because she's going to watch this. She's going to say, why didn't you add this part in? When I gave the code in, she looked at me like, Pida, what are you doing? And I said, they asked for a code. And then she's like, are you sure it's not scammers? And she always laughs at me about this. I was like, no way. It's definitely not scammers. And after I hung up the Colorado call, because it kept saying, it was like literally a robot, like an answering machine or a code saying, your code, kept on repeating, your code is. And I switched off, I cut off both calls. I'm trying to go to WhatsApp, and it's like, you have been logged out of your WhatsApp. Log in again. I'm like, what? And then I try and go back into my WhatsApp. It's not working. I'm panicking. What is happening? And the first thing that I thought of was, I need to go to my mobile subscribe. I need to go to the bank. And that day, I did not even want to leave the house, but flash of lightning, it takes me like 10 minutes to walk to the nearest mall. I went to the mall. The mobile subscriber was like, literally, there's nothing we can do, which is true, because these people just hack your WhatsApp only. They don't hack your phone or just your WhatsApp. And I went to the bank. The bank said, no, it's okay, because you didn't give them your details, so they don't know anything, and just change your PIN number. And I was like, oh my god, what am I going to do? So now I'm walking back home, and I start receiving calls, random calls from people that I don't know. But because my phone is always in my pocket, I'm just answering with my hands free. And people are like, who are you? Why are you sending me this WhatsApp message telling me my ATM card has been blocked? Who are you? Like, I received countless calls. Now I'm confused. I'm like, message? I didn't send you a message. Like, yes, you did on WhatsApp. Yalla, what are you doing? And I am like, oh my gosh, I'm scared now. Like, what is happening? And then I get home. I actually, whilst I'm sitting, and I was telling my roommate, I've been receiving calls, I don't know what's happening. So then one person calls, and I put the phone on loudspeaker, and this guy is mad. He's like super angry, and he's like, you need to stop this. You think this is Africa? You can't be scamming people here. We don't accept this here. We'll deport you. We'll find you. And I am panicking, and I'm trying to tell him, like, look, sir, and I was really respectful, sir, I don't know what you're talking about. I was scammed. I don't know what. And obviously, he's not going to believe me. Like, if you're caught, guys, I'm not a scammer. So I decided, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try. And I sent an email to WhatsApp, tell them what had happened. And then they said, try. Because now I kept trying to go into my WhatsApp and it kept saying, try in 1 hour, try in 1 hour. So I finally managed to go back into my WhatsApp. And as soon as I went back into my WhatsApp, I had like 30 messages. So this is how it works. There's people, right? I hope they don't like put this video down, because I don't want people to fall for this trap that I fell into. So these people go into your WhatsApp, yeah, so they scam your WhatsApp. You give them the code. I don't know what they do with the code, but whatever they do, they manage to hack your WhatsApp and log you out, and then they use your WhatsApp to send messages to a whole random people, not even your contacts. They don't even care about your contacts. They send to people, like a lot of people, and then there'll be, I didn't really see the message because it wasn't written in English, but the person who called me was angry, kind of explained, because he was saying what the message was written. I think they say something like your ATM card has been blocked, so you need to send us your your card details, so we can unblock it. So now people were responding to that message, leave me alone, I want to report you to the police. Some people were like, please tell me. Some people were falling for it, but most people were not. So now I really wanted to understand what had happened, okay, because I kept receiving all these messages, and I decided to message one of the people who I thought of, like, he looked like he could understand me, because the message that he had written made sense. So as soon as I sent him the message, I was blocked out again, and I've not been able to get back my WhatsApp. That's why if you had my WhatsApp number from before and you're trying to text me and there's one tick, there's no profile picture, I don't have my WhatsApp anymore. I'm still trying to get it back so that I can just get my messages and stuff, and like try and figure out whatever. But I did report the matter to the police. They know about this. I'm not the first one. A lot of people have gone through this. I'm telling you, someone I knew went through it in 2018. So just be aware, guys. Do not if you get a call from a number, doesn't matter what country you're in, these people are very clever. Don't give anyone any code over the phone. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't give anyone a code, especially the message is written something like WhatsApp message, update your WhatsApp, here's the code. Don't do it unless if you've asked for a WhatsApp update, because they just, once you give them the code, that's bye-bye. Your WhatsApp is gone. The bad thing about this whole experience is that in the message about the ATM being blocked, they will say contact this number for more information. So because you have the number, then they will call you, and people are angry. People have lost money. I've heard of people where if you give them your bank details and you don't have any money in the account, they will apply for a salary advance. Or sometimes you give them your 16-digit number and your like all the details that you get when you're buying online, and then they just use your card to pay for whatever they are paying. You can even get the OTP message, and they will say, can you give us the code? And I don't laugh at people who get scammed, guys, because when it happens so fast, you don't even realize you're giving your money away. So they will come, like, see, for me, I don't know how they knew that I'm going through a transition with my visa. They literally said immigration people, and I just thought, wow, I need to do this. They are clever, guys. Imbava, they're thieves, so they know what to do. They know the right buttons to push. They probably know that I'm recording this message right now. So I'm gonna end this message with, just be careful, guys. Be careful. Don't give out your bank card details. Don't give out your WhatsApp code details or whatever. Stay safe, stay alive, and save your money. Even that $1 in your account matters. Even, save it, because there are people vouchers out there. That's all I wanted to say. So if you were looking for me on my WhatsApp, I just send messages on Instagram, on Facebook, that I've been scammed for my WhatsApp. I do have a new number, so if I've not messaged you it's been a hectic week, do message me on Facebook or on Instagram, and I'll give you my phone number. And we can chat on WhatsApp. Thank you so much for watching. Let's Talk Africa with Miss Spider. See you on the next episode. Bye.
Don't let them treat you like a fool, no matter what I say or do. They might be thinking that you're lonely. You run the world and you know it. Don't let them treat you like a fool.